There is a new trending interest within Chinese cryptocurrencies as well as the crypto economy when it comes to China. But before we dive into this video, let's understand why there's a sudden interest within Chinese coins and tokens. China's zero COVID policy has caused the entire Chinese economy to go into a major dive and slump. But now they have recently announced that they are abandoning this policy, and let's take a look at why this is going to change the landscape for Chinese cryptocurrencies. On February 17th of 2023, the Chinese central bank injected 600 billion yuan within the Chinese economy, and that equates to around $92 billion in United States currency. China is expected to increase liquidity due to the abandonment of their zero COVID policy. This has led to a renewed demand for growth, putting major stress on top of the Chinese banking sector. As a result, the People's Bank of China injected yuan to stimulate the economy and jumpstart growth. As you can see here, this was China's largest injection of cash for the past 2 decades. It was also meant to help the country's economy get out of levels that they've never seen before. In addition to this major influx of cash, the Hong Kong Securities and Futures Commission recently proposed that retail investors could start investing in cryptocurrencies on June 1st of this year. This could cause a major influx of demand from the retail public across China. Now that we've highlighted the reason for a huge influx of demand coming from the Chinese retail investor, let's take a look at some brief background and history on Chinese cryptocurrencies and also a few major projects and tokens that could be a part of this new Chinese crypto narrative. The history of Chinese cryptocurrencies can be traced back to 2011 when China's first Bitcoin exchange launched and started accepting cryptocurrencies as investments in as early as 2013. And following this, some of the world's largest cryptocurrencies exchanges were founded, such as Huobi and OKCoin, which were started in China. However, in 2017, the Chinese government cracked down on cryptocurrencies and exchanges, banning initial coin offerings, also known as ICOs. These caused cryptocurrencies in these major exchanges to move offshore into other countries, and this has also had a major impact on the global market today. Now let's explore some of these Chinese coins, both established and new, and see why they could potentially be a part of this Chinese crypto narrative. The first coin we're going to be taking a look at is known as NEO. NEO is one of China's most popular coins and is often referred to as the Ethereum of China, especially during the 2017 cryptocurrency bull market. NEO can do around 10,000 transactions per second and is worth $1.2 billion in fully diluted value. However, it is only about $50 million of total value locked within its DeFi ecosystem, which is dominated by Flamingo, their automated market maker DEX. The total supply of NEO tokens is capped at 100 million coins and is planned to be released gradually over a period of 15 years. Ironically, in the past, since NEO was considered a Chinese smart contract platform, it has suffered a major disadvantage due to the Chinese government with their less than friendly outlook on the blockchain industry, which has caused users and developers to turn away from NEO. Although NEO has several technological advantages, as well as a head start within the space, it lacked the necessary network effect for success. The more users a blockchain has, and the faster its user base expands, the more likely it is for that platform to succeed, and this is known as the network effect. For example, this is why Ethereum is so valuable. Even though their technology may not be the best, their user base keeps expanding, and that's what keeps bringing on additional value to the Ethereum network. And with this, NEO has hurt its chances of becoming a competing layer 1 across the smart contract space. And here's the potential bull market case for NEO. China regulates their blockchain industry by having their very own blockchain-based service network, also known as BSN, which is a blockchain infrastructure project that provides a standardized environment for developers to create decentralized applications on top of. This network is developed by the State Information Agency of China, which is a government agency that complies with Chinese regulations. And for a blockchain to be successful within China, this is a network that they must be integrated with. NEO has recently announced that it will be one of the 10 chains that will be integrated within the Chinese mainnet as well as the BSN network. So this is a potential bull market case for NEO. Now taking a look at the second cryptocurrency that could be a part of the Chinese narrative. This cryptocurrency is known as BitDAO and Mantle. BitDAO is an invested collective DAO token with a daily revenue stream of $2.4 million with large contributions made by Bybit. Bybit is a large cryptocurrency derivative exchange based in Singapore with offices in Hong Kong as well as Taiwan. BitDAO's potential bull market narrative is going to be due to their announcement of Mantle. Mantle is a layer 2 optimistic rollup, and they recently announced a $200 million fund on their forums to attract developers and users to build on top of their ecosystem. Historically, when there are huge incentives for developers to build dApps on top of a new ecosystem, there's usually a new influx of users, money, as well as a higher speculation within token price. Now to tee up our third potential cryptocurrency for the Chinese narrative, let's take a look at Vechain. Vechain is a smart contracts-based platform that was started in 2015. Its main goal is to make inventory tracking more clear, as well as solve supply chain management problems with blockchain technology. Based on their financial report in Q3 of 2022, Vechain has around $400 million within its treasury, with a quarterly spend of around $10 million, which can be extrapolated to around $40 million per year for the project and ecosystem. This indicates to us that they have around 10 years possibly of runway left. And now let's take a look at the potential bull market case for Vechain and how it fits within the Chinese narrative. So Vechain already has secured some incredible partnerships with companies such as Walmart of China, as well as BMW Motor Group. Also, something super unique to note is that the founder of Vechain, his name is Sunny Liu, and he actually used to work as the Chief Information Officer for Louis Vuitton of China. Their existing partnerships with major companies around the globe, as well as major corporations, makes them a strong candidate for real-world use cases and has the potential to start a bullish narrative and craze when it comes to applications. Additionally, they have released a new tech roadmap for the next 2 years, which you can see here. In the first half of 2023, several big changes are planned for the ecosystem, such as the release of a wallet and an NFT market as well. The team will also be focusing on the product's NFTs for the metaverse, oracles, and tokenization for sustainability in the second half of 2023. This roadmap here also highlights plans for the first quarter of the following year, including working on a layer 2 rollup, building out algorithmic stable coins, as well as a DAO operating system, which ultimately should help Vechain remain competitive within the cryptocurrency space moving forward. With China's huge economy and their growing interest in digital assets, the future looks optimistic for Chinese tokens. Also, to make cryptocurrency trading legal in Hong Kong is likely to be a good investment for the economy of the country and make it a hub for cryptocurrency innovation as well as investments across the region. And as such, we can expect to see continued growth and adoption within Chinese cryptocurrencies for many years to come. And that is going to wrap up our video on the Chinese cryptocurrency narrative. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts, and any support on the channel is so greatly appreciated. I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much again, and cheers.